Maintain VFR.
All right, so we'll check my brakes. Let's see, where are you? Taxi check, brakes and steering. All right. So we'll check brakes. Actually, okay, this skips ahead a little bit. So what I'll do is do a quick brakes check, clear the taxi area, make sure there's no aircraft, and then I'll do my brakes check, then you can do your brakes check. I'll check my brakes.
93, read that correct.
All right, my brakes is good. Your airplane?
All right, my airplane.
All right, your airplane. All right. All right. Good. My airplane.
Your airplane.
All right. Do you want a taxi?
No, go ahead.
You sure?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. All right.
Clearance to 407.
Let me get out here.
407 Daytona clearance.
Clearance to 407, requesting VFR to the North Pikes area.
All right. So taxi check. We're checking steering. This turn should be our steering check.
407, maintain VFR at or below 3,000.
And then flight instruments. So we're going to aline the compass. Compass says we're at between west and 240. So just right there at 260.
126.55.
A little bit more.
0171.
All right. We're checking airspeed. It should be 0. It doesn't come active until 40. Altimeter is set. Our attitude indicator shows wings level and line with the horizon. Turn coordinator is wings level. Heading indicator. It's removing. It's indicating with the changes in heading. VSI is 0. So flight instruments are checked.
Okay. Flight controls trimmed. Fuel quantity checked.
All right. Yeah. Fuel. And we're just going to angle the airplane right here. All right. We'll do a run-up check.
All right. Mixture rich.
All right. Mixture full rich.
1800 RPM.
All right. Throttle to 1800.
Magneto.
All right. We'll do a magneto over here. So I'm going to go left. Left check. And what we're looking for is a drop no more than 150 RPMs. That was about 50, so it's perfect. Back to both. Then I'm going to check the right one. Looking for the same thing. Perfect there. The drop was about 50, about the same. Back to both. And I'm going to do a quick anonicator system check. Make sure all the lights light up. They do. And then, does it say powered idle?
Suction gauge.
Suction gauge is right over here, and it's in the green.
Ammeter.
Ammeter shows no discharge. That's what we're looking for. If there's a discharge, we want to discontinue the flight right away.
All right, throttle to idle.
Throttle to idle. We want to make sure that the engine idles, which it does. Then we can go back to 1,000.
31, route 431, maintain VFR at or below 2,000.
All right.
Instructions
All right, mixture.
Mixture back to plane.
On flaps, no flaps.
So we'll do a normal takeoff. We're going to skip that for now, and we're going to go to, let's see, or mixture as required, flight instruments, departure briefing. Okay, we'll do all of those.
Squawk 0147.
Flight instruments set.
They've been checked and set.
Departure briefing, avionics.
All right, so departure briefing. Today we're departing on runway 25 left.
Verify that's 0406.
We're departing on 25 left. If there's an engine failure during takeoff or roll, we're going to power to idle, and we're going to apply smooth braking and stop the airplane on the remaining runway available. Thank you. If the engine fails, say shortly after takeoff and low altitude, we're going to look if there's remaining runway. We're going to power to idle, and we're going to land the airplane as normal on the remaining runway. If the engine fails below 1,000 feet, then that means we're out of runway, and we're not going to try to turn back. We're going to look for a field straight ahead. We're going to pitch for best glide. The best glide in this airplane is 68 knots, and we want to find a field straight ahead or within this quarter. So the airplane cannot turn. We will stall. So we'll find a field and we'll land safely somewhere directly ahead of us. If the engine fails above 1,000 feet, and we will make a turn back to the runway and land. Does that sound good? Any questions?
No questions.
All right. After that, we're going to go to the south practice area, which is, they'll give us vectors heading 210, something like that.
What flight level?
We got 3,000 feet as a clearance, so we're going to go to 3,000. I'll set my radios now. Go over to ground, and then we'll set departure. The runway is, the tower is 118.1. And And my departure frequency, once we have tower, we'll make sure we set that. So I'm going to taxi up to that line. I'm going to let you taxi. We're going to stop short of that line, okay? About 20 feet or so of that line. You need to get a feel for the airplane, so your flight controls?
At the controls.
Your flight controls. So mash that right rudder and we're going over here.
What? Turning.
Right rudder. Is it not? Okay, my flight controls. That's what they meant. Right rudder doesn't work. Use the brakes then. I guess if it's not, are you pushing all the way right rudder? And it wasn't going?
It wasn't going.
Oh, that's weird. Maybe it's the right side. Go ahead and touch it again.
All the way over, man.
Okay, let it go. Wow, it's only the left, it's the right side. Ooh, that sucks. Yeah, that's what they were talking about then. It's the right side. They need to say that. They said it like it was the entire airplane.
Operable? I mean,
yeah, if it's working on the left, it doesn't mean the airplane should be in or the airplane can't fly.
Whiskey, test to shelter.
Phoenix 12, Daytona ground, taxi to shelter and via whiskey.
Yeah, whiskey, Phoenix 12.
Good morning, Daytona ground, 702 Golf Romeo requesting taxi to the active. We're at the southeast ramp.
6675, cross 2 for right at whiskey, no delay.
Cross 25 right, whiskey, Phoenix 075. Daytona ground, radar 4781 at Romeo 3, ready to taxi.
For the 429 beginner taxi, turn right on November, cross 16 at November.
Yeah, we're gonna taxi.
Good morning, Daytona ground, 702 Golf Romeo is at southeast ramp requesting taxi.
702 Golf Romeo, Daytona ground, 25 left to Tango 2, taxi via Tango 2.
25 left to Tango 2, taxi via Tango 2, 702 Golf Romeo. All right, so now we can taxi straight ahead.
For the 47.
Good morning, Daytona Tower, 702 Golf Romeo is at 25 left, Tango 2, ready to take off.
Cox 702 Golf Romeo, Daytona Tower, flying heading runway 25 left, Tango 2, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 702 Golf Romeo will fly runway heading. All right, so we're going to go last items is mix your full rich. Alternative is altitude is on, landing lights on, strobes on. Fuel selected above, we never touched it. Make sure your doors and windows are shut.
25 left, clear to land number 1.
452, turning inbound for 25 left to the land number 1.
All right, smoothly go full power. And I'm checking engine instruments. Make sure they're staying in the green. All right, all engines look good. Airspeed alive. 55 knots, rotate. About 70 knots. I'm going to trim to maintain that 70. It's my best climb.
One looking for traffic.
Left heading 210.
Left heading 210 to Golf Romeo. Cleared for 210.
2 Golf Romeo, contact departure.
Going to departure 2170 to Golf Romeo. Good day.
Good day.
Good morning, Daytona departure 702 Golf Romeo with you, climbing 500 feet for 3,000.
We're 702 Golf Romeo, Daytona, the tentative departure ident.
All right, we'll push the ident right there.
We're 702 Golf Romeo, radar contact.
All right, we'll do a climb check. Flaps are up. Mixture rich.
Engine gauges.
Engine gauges in the green.
All right, we got the airspeed for B.
All right, and airspeed is about 70. We'll speed up to 80 now that we're above 1,000. All right, climb check complete.
Complete.
Give me that. Your flight controls.
High flight controls.
All right, your flight controls. Just maintain to 80 knots. You can use pitch, trim, adjust, and maintain this heading 210. You don't have to stay coordinated in the climb for now. Don't worry about the rudder. Just watch your airspeed and your... What you can do is hold the throttle and the mixture. Once your airspeed hits about 100, you can start pulling the power back.
Yeah.
Power back to about 2,300 RPMs.
3,500.
Number 583, November Delta, Daytona Park, radar contact, pursuit on course, 4 Pierce.
On course 4 Pierce, Seminole 583.
Watch your heading, don't let the airplane turn.
Departure speed for 76, request terminate.
Okay, 76, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Call VFR, please change approved, please for 76.
We'll stay out here, it's clear out here.
Number 583, November Delta, contact Daytona approach 118.85.
Looking good, man, doing good. Perfect. All right, do a quick cruise check. All right, power set. Good. Mixture. We'll lean it about there. And we just make sure the RPM doesn't drop and our engine gauges look good. We got traffic down below us, but he's no factor. All right, landing lights is required. They're on. Heading and compass. Aligned. And cruise check complete. Where these things moved in from, man. See him down there?
Two of them.
Daytona altimeter 3021. Number 34012, traffic 1 o'clock and 3 miles southwestbound Skyhawk at 2000. 34012 looking.
How you feel?
This is awesome.
Back to it, huh? Yeah, there you go. Just adjust beneath it a little bit.
Massey traffic 702 Golf Romeo, 3,000 feet, 2 miles to the west of Massey, steep turns.
Alright, so I'm going to roll into it. As I pass 30 degrees, I'm going to add power, and I'm going to start rolling in that trim. Looking outside for that sight picture, scanning for traffic. And I'm about 45 degrees of bank right there. Alright, get that nose back on that sight picture. I lost it for a second. I started on a heading of east, so we're going to roll out about 10 degrees before we get to that heading. You want to see one to the right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, and then I'm going to push down because the nose is going to pitch up, and I'm going to roll directly into it. Get that 45 back in. Alright, sorry, that was 50. I gave it too much. I introduce you back into flying with some G's. Get used to it. There we go. I got a little bit too much trim in there, but I adjust. Staying coordinated, looking outside. I want to keep that sight picture. Put that horizon right there on the cowling. It's going to look different for you from that seat. But I adjust. I scan inside and adjust once my make sure I'm maintaining altitude. Once I rule out, that bump you feel is us rolling into our own wake. That's when you know you did it correctly. Then I take that trim back out and pull that power back out and resume normal cruise. There we go. We're back at 3,000 feet.
Good job.
Thank you. You want to try it now?
No.
All right. That's it for me flying. Your flight controls?
My flight controls. Hold on, let me get set.
To the east of Master Ranch Airport, 4,200 steep there.
My controls.
Your flight controls.
Massey traffic 702 Golf Romeo is over Massey Field, 3,000 feet, heading east, steep turns.
No, we're not doing it. Maintain 3,000 feet just for these clouds.
White and red Archers, 3,000 feet, steep spirals.
Oh, we got him down there on Massey. Someone's doing steep spirals from 3,000 feet.
Do we go to the shoreline?
Yeah, we'll go over the shoreline, turn to the left, stay between these clouds. Over the shoreline, then we'll make our way back. Let's see what the weather looks like over here.
But first, let me take a selfie.
Your wife won't believe what you're flying in, so let me get the weather.
It definitely feels different.
Yeah. All right, let's turn south.
South?
Yeah, unless you want to go to, you want to fly the Bahamas?
Let's go all the way.
The boat coming in there.
I mean, that's why you do maneuvers, is to learn how to actually fly in these.
Yep.
I love it.
So I'll let you fly us all the way back into Daytona. Do you want to do the traffic pattern?
Oh, no, it's good. We can go straight in.
So just take us down to 1,500 feet. What you want to do is set power. If you want to do a slow descent down, then you can just reduce power to like 2,000. But if you want to get down quickly, then you go to 1,500. Watch your airspeed increase in there, so just bring your power back a little more. Notice that once you pitch down, your power settings is going to increase automatically. So even if you set it like if you want 2,000, you set it to like 17, it'll go to 2,000.
3,000 feet westbound towards Lake Ashby.
And I'm going to get 80.
Daytona Beach International Airport information, Kilo 1553, Zulu observation, wind variable at 3, visibility 10, sky conditions 2,500 scattered, 4,200 scattered, ceiling 7,500 broken, 16,000 broken, 5,000 broken.
Traffic.
Temperature 2,
Oh, okay. That's
temperature 3021.
good looking up.
Runway 25 right, approach in use. Approach is being conducted to parallel and intersecting.
The beauty is they can see us. Their airplane,
runway 25
it's got
right, tower
TCAS.
frequency is 118.1. Use caution. Increased bird activity in the immediate vicinity of Daytona Beach International Airport. Notices airmen, multiple cranes in the vicinity of the Daytona Beach International Airport. Taxiway November 7, taxiway direction sign non-standard. Taxiways November 7 and November 8, location signs missing. Approach, wind cone for runway 25 right, unserviceable. Alpha run-up pad, surface markings non-standard. Taxiway
Keep it coming down.
closed to aircraft with wingspans more than 119 feet. Taxiway November 5 between taxiway November and the terminal.
1,500.
Closed to aircraft with wingspans more than 119
Yeah, I'll get us beneath
feet.
these clouds.
Hazardous weather information for Daytona and surrounding areas available on flight service frequencies. Land and hold short operations.
Turn to the left
All
here.
departures contact clearance delivery on.
We don't want to hit Charlie's airspace.
Prior to taxi, advise on initial contact.
So go left, west. You know what? I'm sorry. Let's go north. Let's go east. Go about 070.
Westbound towards Lake Ashby.
4,200 scattered, ceiling 7,500 broken. 16,000 broken,
500 feet, about 3 to the northwest of Lake Ashby.
25 right, approach in use. Approach is being
There you go, 1,500.
Economy about 6 miles to south.
Maintain that.
At 2,800 south.
Use caution. Increased bird activity in the immediate vicinity of Daytona Beach International Airport. Notices airmen.
Traffic, wind calm, 3 miles east of the UNCD Towers, 2,000, still flight northbound, UNCD traffic.
Taxiways November 7 and November 8, location signs missing. Approach, wind cone for runway 25 right, unserviceable. Alpha run-up pad, surface markings non-standard. Taxiway whiskey closed to aircraft with wings.
Are we going to miss it?
Go to the right a little bit.
Taxiway November 5 between taxiway November and the terminal.
I just need to get the information that's current.
More than 119 feet. Weather information for Daytona surrounding areas available on flight service frequencies. Operations are in effect. All departures contact clearance delivery on 119.3 prior to taxi. Advise on initial contact. You have ATIS Kilo.
Kilo, okay.
Good morning, Daytona Beach approach Skyhawk 702 Golf Romeo. We're about 10 miles to the southwest of New Smyrna Beach and bound for a full stop with information Kilo.
Golf Romeo, how do you hear?
I can hear you now. Sorry, radio was down.
Got 702 Golf Romeo, squawk 0150.
Squawk 0150 for 702 Golf Romeo.
Turn left.
Daytona Park Turtle 189, 800, climbing 2000.
Turtle 189 Daytona approach, roger.
So turn left towards
Information available from Massey Ranch, New Smyrna, wind 2804, visibility
340.
Doing 3,100 overcast, the altimeter is 3.
And that's okay if we're going through New Smyrna?
No, I'm gonna get to 340 and then check there.
Contact 4 miles south, New Smyrna Beach Airport. Fly heading 340, vector midfield left downwind, runway 25 left.
Heading 340 for midfield downwind 25 left for 702 Golf Romeo.
Romeo, say altitude.
We're at 1,500.
November 2 Golf Romeo, maintain 1,500 till advised by the tower.
We'll maintain 1,500 until further instructions, 702 Golf Romeo.
Whiskey Romeo, traffic 1 o'clock, a mile and a half converging, indicating 2,000. Traffic inside, footway to Whiskey Romeo. Thank you.
Daytona Approach Turtle 490, we have Kilo.
Maybe not us.
South of New Smyrna, full stop.
Turtle 490 Daytona approach, squawk 0170.
0170, Rule 490.
189, proceed on course.
Alright, so we're going to fly 1,500 feet at 340. Let's come right just a little bit. Now what they're doing is vectoring us for the midfield downwind for runway 25. Now you asked about New Smyrna. We're not going to fly into their airspace because their airspace stops at 1,200 feet.
490,
okay.
Contact 6 miles south, New Smyrna Beach Airport. Flighting 340, vector Rose 25 arrival, say altitude.
340, Vector Rose.
Give us a little more power. Go to about 2,300 RPM.
Rule 490.
Little 490, say again the altitude.
1,600, 490.
Roger, thank you.
So this is what they want us to do.
Daytona approach November.
This is the airport.
Mike Hotel. Currently
They're going to have us fly down midfield downwind
New Smyrna Airport.
for runway 25 left, and then we're going to go like that for the traffic pattern.
925 Mike Hotel.
Scott 925 Mike Hotel, Daytona approach, squawk 0107.
Was that 0107?
5 Mike Hotel, affirmative, 0107.
I need a picture of New Smyrna Beach.
925 Mike Hotel.
I'm in your way, just tell me get out your way.
November 8 Whiskey Romeo, contact Orlando approach 132.65 today. 132.65, what way to Whiskey Romeo? Riddle 189, remain west of the Rose 7 arrival on the way to Massey Ranch.
We'll maintain westbound of the Rose 7.
November 9025.
I can do this all day.
5 miles southwest New Smyrna Beach Airport, flighting 360, vector to enter a left midfield downwind, runway 25 left, say altitude.
Currently altitude is at 1,500.
Alright, so to lighten our load for landing, we'll do our pre-landing check out here. And it's pretty, I'll take care of it.
For the vectors for the landing.
So before landing is briefing. I pretty much just brief you on what we're doing. Seatbelts on.
Fly 1,500, so advise by
Fuel selectors to both. Mixture.
Traffic to follow, 11 o'clock, 1 mile northbound.
We'll go full rich now.
Skyhawk.
Flaps are set, which is up. Landing lights are on. Autopilot off. Before landing check complete.
Sorry, 490.
We'll do a gumps check before 300 feet on final approach.
490.
Pound 42 approach. Riddle 490, traffic to follow, 11 o'clock, 1 mile northbound, 1,500 Skyhawk.
Inside 490.
Riddle 490.
Oh, we lost some power when we went in rich.
490.
2 Golf Romeo, enter left midfield downwind, runway 25 left, maintain 1,500 till advised by the tower.
Enter midfield downwind for 25 left, maintain 1,500 for 2 Golf Romeo.
Golf Romeo, contact tower 118.1.
Go into tower 118.1, good day.
November 5 Mike Hotel, traffic.
2 line up and wait, be ready to go. 25 left, line up and wait, ready. Daytona Beach Tower, 702 Golf Romeo is with you, 1,500 feet, maneuvering for the midfield downwind.
Track 702 Golf Romeo, Tower, roger, maintain 1,500.
Maintain 1,500 for 2 Golf Romeo.
For the 491, right turn 01, stand by.
491, right 1001, standby.
That's us today.
That's awesome.
We should make a heart in the sky.
Connect 7 Delta Delta, fly runway heading right 25 left, Tango 2, clear for takeoff.
For takeoff, runway 25 left, 7 Delta Delta.
461, right 25 left, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, 25 left, little 461.
Little 491, same intentions.
Remember, my rudder doesn't work.
Yeah. You don't need it now.
Well, I mean, like, when we get down.
Okay.
Wow, we just got a big...
Little air pocket, huh? When we get closer, what we'll do is I'll take it and then we'll fly the traffic pattern. Unless you want to. But it's...
left heading 210.
210.
It's for safety with that rudder.
Bird activity immediate vicinity of Daytona Beach Airport.
So Ormond Beach frequency 112.6 is aligned with that runway ahead of us, which is runway 34. So if we track 34 here, that needle will tell us when we're aligned with the midfield downwind. So if you go just a little bit left, and we can actually track that needle.
Daytona Tower, Riddle 440, holding short of runway 25 left at Sierra, ready for departure.
Riddle 440, Daytona Tower, roger.
That's good. She'll eventually come in line with it.
Left for land. Okay, 2 Golf Romeo, descent approved, runway 25 left, clear land.
Descent approved, clear land, 702 Golf Romeo.
Verify 25 left, clear land.
25 left, clear to land for 702 Golf Romeo.
Okay, 7 Delta Delta, connect departure.
All right, we'll start our descent. Do you want me to take flight controls, or you want to do it?
Go ahead and take the controls.
All right, my flight controls.
Your controls.
My controls.
Daytona Tower, 490, rows 25.
So we're going to get to parting altitude, 1,000 feet.
Daytona Tower, follow the traffic ahead, maintain 1,500.
Maintain 1500, follow traffic at 490.
25 Mike Hotel, Daytona Tower, you up?
925 Mike Hotel, can you say that one more time?
Just verifying your airport frequency, runway 25 left.
If you want to fly this pattern, let me know. I got no problem with that.
925 Mike Hotel, continue, and at 1,500.
Thank you. Riddle 440, runway 25 left, fly runway heading, clear for takeoff, wind calm.
Riddle 440, runway 25 left, clear for takeoff, fly runway heading.
25 left.
Riddle 440, that was 25 left.
Thank you.
So we already have our landing clearance.
5 Mike Hotel, descent approved, traffic will be holding.
In the airlines, what they would do, so they remember they have a clearance to land, they turn on their taxi light after they get their landing clearance.
Traffic will be holding in position.
Traffic will be holding in position 925.
I'm going to turn
Riddle 490, descent
downwind with the with Bevel Road.
Riddle 433, turn left heading 210, contact departure.
Left heading 210, contact departure, Riddle 433.
All right, we're beamed the runway, so I'm going to go power 1500.
Daytona Tower, Phoenix Air 30.
Below 110, flaps 10.
Left at Sierra, ready for departure.
Phoenix Air 33, Daytona Tower, roger.
And I can start a descent.
Daytona Tower, 491, holding short 2.
Looking for 45 degrees, or we can count to 10.
Riddle 491, Daytona Tower,
1,
roger.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. All right, so I'll start my base leg.
Left, surf takeoff.
And I'm at 80 knots.
Fly runway heading, no delay.
A little bit more power.
25 left. Phoenix Air 3, verify 25 left, clear for takeoff.
Okay, for takeoff 25 left.
All right, we're on base leg. I go flaps 20.
Turn left heading 210.
You want to slow to about 70?
210, Riddle 440.
Daytona Tower, Riddle 461 is...
We got our airplane on the runway. He needs to get off.
Daytona Tower, roger. Riddle 440, contact departure.
440, contact departure.
Airplane coming from direction. All right, we'll go in final. Alright, gumps check, fuel selector both, make sure full rich, seat belts are on, landing lights are on, landing check complete. Alright, we got proper glide path.
33, turn left heading 210.
I got the runway made, I'm gonna go full flaps.
210, Phoenix 33.
Sky 5 Mike Hotel, for departures extend down, I'll call your base.
What's the wind doing?
Expect the downwind, you'll call our base, 925 Mike Hotel.
Thank you.
Start slowing to 65. Trimming there, I don't want to have to be yanking back, I want the airplane to fly the pattern.
Phoenix 33, begin turn left 210, contact departure.
Left 210, contact.
Normal landing, but I'm gonna make it smooth, hopefully. There's 60 knots for short final. Power up.
491, right 25 left, line for lane traffic on extend.
Wasn't that smooth, but hold it up on this one. Left on the 200 grand. Welcome back.